What's going on? Let's go. It's Liberty Dragon, Nino America, and Christy. Christy, you there?
Ooh, I'm here.
Let's go. We ready,
Lots
y'all.
to talk about.
We got a good show for everybody, y'all. What's up, Liv? How you doing? How you doing, bro?
Brother, I am doing exuberant. Thank you so much for inviting me on everybody's favorite show, Nino Radio.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you for that. Christy, how are you, real quick, sis? What's going on?
Oh, I'm great. I've just been really trying to see everything that's going on around us and working, and things are good.
And to be honest, y'all, I thought it would be boring. It's actually elevated, right, with so much happening in the world today. Would you think that's a fair assessment, Liv?
Yeah, most definitely. There's so much stuff going on. It's almost hard to keep up with it. But
Okay.
we keep up with it, but it's almost hard to keep up with it.
Yes. What do you think, Chris? You think it's kind of ramped up with the things happening? It's a wild time to be alive right now, but we're finna get into it. What do you think, Christy, about everything going on?
Yeah, I mean, for us that believe in conspiracies and stuff like that, my mind is in overdrive.
Yes, let's go with this first one.
We in the Twilight Zone.
This one is not a conspiracy, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for everybody jumping on now and on the repeat. We got an awesome show. Let's go. This one right here, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be pretty factual, okay? This right here is on Daily Mail. Christy really likes this page, obviously. Alec Baldwin. Okay, this guy he's fixing to get indicted, right? He's basically going to be charged for the shooting on the Rust set, the beat down, low grade movie. You know, I did a video on it, you know what I'm saying, in New Mexico. He's looking at a Mando 5 years with another charge on top of that, right? And they're saying he might get probation, plead out. We don't know, but his co-defendant done snitched, right? I think some director or somebody. It's not looking good for Alec Baldwin. And we got some pictures here of him. Your take real quick on Alec Baldwin while I put up these pics, Lib.
I mean, look, I think it's really come full circle because he's been the guy saying Donald Trump is going to be arrested. And yeah, Donald Trump did get arrested, but a different one. The guy who was impersonating Donald Trump for a long time on Saturday Night Live. The roosters have come, the chickens have come home to roost. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't think of a more deserving person, a scumbag. I just got to be honest.
Thank you, Lib. Thank you for that awesome opinion. Christy, look at this picture. You sent this to me, sis. This guy is going through it. What are your thoughts on Alec Baldwin and the whole situation with this shooting? Whoa. Damn. Hey, Christy, real quick. I feel bad, though, because his brother follows us. Right, Christy? Christy.
You'll learn today.
Oh, did we lose Christy? Hold on, y'all. Let's get her back on the line. My bad. Technical difficulties over here, ladies and gentlemen.
MAGA emergency.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Let me get her back on the line. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Hey, this man, look, he's got the same eye wrinkles as George Soros. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey,
my point, isn't it crazy? Look, this is a good point. Isn't it crazy how all these old, bitter, hateful liberals turn into George Soros in the face?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of crazy? Let's think about it. They all look like Emperor Palpatine. The hatred and vitriol and evil is consuming their souls.
Christy, you there?
We have a MAGA emergency.
I don't know what's going on with my phone over here, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with us, real quick though, bro. If you think about it, it's pretty serious. You know what I'm saying? This dude might go to prison.
I mean, look, this is how Brandon Lee died. You know, son of Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, there was probably a little bit of foul play, in my opinion, potentially. You know.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Christy, there?
Okay, I can hear you. Yeah,
okay,
I
my
got
bad.
You now. Yeah.
Okay, Christy, my bad, Liv, for cutting you off. But Christy, we're just talking about this picture of this guy. If looks can speak 1,000 words. I don't want to clown this guy too much, but he's a Trump hater, right? It's like Lib said.
Bro.
Hey, Christy, his brother follows us. Let's talk about that real quick, Christy. That's why I'm kind of leery about talking crap about this dude. I wonder his brother Stephen Baldwin follows me and Christy, and it's pretty interesting, right, Christy? He started following us, pretty big celebrity, I would say. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, and his brother Stephen is like a true
He's
Christian.
like us. He's
hardcore MAGA. And
is he MAGA? Is he MAGA though?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah, he's MAGA.
I didn't know that. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. But he was. I don't know if he still is, but But Alec right here, he, was the one that lied to everybody and said that if Bush won, that he was going to move out of the country. Yeah, he never left.
You know what? That's why I
None
always
of
say.
them never did.
Yeah, none of them, right? You know what? You know what I always say though, like when people talk about they have money or they're successful or they're rich, it's like that girl. She got kicked off the plane. I need to play that clip. That black sports track racer. I forgot. She was smoking weed. She was a big old controversy a while back. She got kicked off of a plane. You remember? And it went viral.
Richardson, I think.
What's that?
Sha'Carri Richardson. She was.
That's her. There's a clip. I need to pull that clip up in a minute. But anyways, she's like real high and mighty. She's rich and this and that. But when people talk about success, ladies and gentlemen, when they talk about being rich or making it, I always say this. Just because you're up one day, you could be down the next. Just because somebody's rich today or is a famous celebrity, I mean, look at Alec Baldwin, y'all. This is going to change the guy's trajectory of his life. He might get away with it. Then again, New Mexico is called the land of enchantment. We call it the land of entrapment. Come on vacation, leave on probation. I say that to say this. You need to be careful when you idolize these celebrities or anybody with success or a lot of money because they won't always stay in that position. Some won't, and some will fall off. But Chrissy, this guy's going through it. I don't know what's going to happen with this guy. I did a video on him. He got busted. He was lying. This dumb idiot was making a video, right, doing interviews. I don't know about y'all, but I will never do an interview, right, before a trial, before anything happens. And this guy, idiot was speaking, and they finally came and they're charging this man. And now he got, big old George Soros eye bags, under his eyes. Go ahead, Lib.
But to be fair, Nino, people in Hollywood aren't used to getting accountability because they've held control over the Matrix for so long, and they're just really starting to get a taste of the internet, if you know what I mean. Especially with Twitter being freed, and now the narrative not being controlled by just a select few. I mean, things are kind of changing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Go ahead, Chrissy. Your thoughts on Alec Baldwin before we move on, sis. Go ahead.
Just that he, needs to be held accountable like anybody would. But, live and argue and start fighting him, talking about Twitter being free. It ain't free. How many people been banned again, Mr. Elon?
Oh, come on. Get out, my boy Elon. Elon in the chat. Elon in the chat, y'all. Come on.
Well, we'll have that debate pretty soon, y'all. But anyways, there he is, Alec Baldwin, covering his umbrella, going back to his apartment. It's wild. I saw a video, I should pull it up, of Joy Behar, right, on The View. Joyless Behar basically defending this murderer, right? And people in the crowd and even on the round table, they're kind of like saying, like, you can't really defend this dude. Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I'm like a trucker. I'll do it like this, right? If I'm a trucker, right, and somebody gives me the keys to a 18-wheeler, I don't just get in the truck, y'all, and take off, right, Lib? You know what I'm saying? I'm out of there. No, it's my job, right, and my duty to inspect the truck and trailer to make sure it's safe and or make sure there's no illegal aliens in the trailer, right? I've seen videos of
cut the brake types,
or pulled certain parts on it. But I'm just saying, if you're a professional or you're doing something, you never rely on someone else, you know what I'm saying, for safety and or any other issues, especially work related or safety wise. So I'm just saying this guy's basically saying that he didn't pull the trigger, which they said he did, and then he's basically blaming the armorer and the people with the handling the gun. He should have knew it was a hot gun and at least inspected it before he pulled the trigger. He shot two people. Two people got shot, not just one.
I did not pull the trigger. So what was the trigger? Remote action pulled? What is this? An RC vehicle? Come on now,
bro. And then they're getting him on having his assistant delete evidence off of his phone.
Who is this assistant? Hillary Clinton?
She bleached it. But I'm just saying.
Elon Musk.
Come on, hey! Shots fired.
Hey, but I'm just saying, this guy is in hot water, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
and real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and plug, my video. I'll go ahead and touch on all this, y'all. This video basically gives a good breakdown, in my opinion, right, of the whole situation.
If it's your video, of course it does, Nino. Come on. Talk to the people, brother. Reach!
Go ahead.
You know what, Nino? It is like Liv said, though. I mean, and like you said, anybody that has ever handled a gun in their life, you always treat any gun like it's loaded,
Jessica.
whether whether you're on a movie set, whether you're wherever. And he held that gun. He had to know what was in the gun. That was his responsibility, nobody else's.
Yes. Jessica says every gun is loaded. You treat every weapon as it's loaded. Everybody knows this,
exactly.
right? You would think.
Yep.
Go ahead, Lib.
Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't exactly apply here. But my mom, like basic rules, my mom always taught me, never point a gun at somebody you don't intend on using it on. You know what I mean? But it's a movie set, so it's a little different. But don't put your finger on the trigger, though.
Your mama taught you that, bro?
Yeah, hell yeah. My mom's like, don't even like a toy gun. You know what I'm saying? That's a really good lesson.
You know what?
Point a gun at somebody because anything could happen. And bam, you killed your best friend. Bam, you killed a random bystander because you want to play a game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lib, to be honest, good point. I even tell my son, even with his toy guns, don't point that at me. Don't point that at anyone with a toy gun. I tell my son, don't even point that at nobody.
Muscle memory, you know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie, when I was a kid, I used to pick up every object. It was a gun. A banana, it was a gun. A stick, it was a gun. You would think I'd be a serial killer by now, by the way I was using everything's a gun. But obviously I'm not. I'm not a desire to be.
And I was just taught at an early age, because I literally was out hunting rabbits and squirrels at the age of 5, and so I was I remember going out and being taught really, really young how to handle a gun and all of that. So it was his responsibility. It absolutely was his responsibility.
We agree.
And how does a movie set that only would ever deal with blank cartridges anyway, blank rounds, ever get live bullets in there?
Yes. Well, Christy, the video I did and other, evidence and people bringing stuff up is it was a dangerous set. People were walking off. There was live ammunition. They were shooting. It was the wild, wild west with Alec Baldwin and them, y'all. And I don't even want to stay on this subject much longer, but if y'all want, watch the video I dropped on it, ladies and gentlemen. It'll explain everything. Will he get arrested? Let us know in the chat if you think Alec Baldwin will be held accountable. Final word, y'all, before we move on to this other interesting topic. Go ahead.
I got a good point. Because of their unwillingness to actually cooperate with people who know how to handle guns. The operator of the gun was some far leftist loony who had tattoos all over, blue, green hairs, like one of those, feminazis, and didn't really respect the power of a gun. I just thought that was kind of a good point. They don't want to cooperate with because they don't believe in gun rights and all that kind of stuff. So they look down on people who know how to operate guns, and look where it gotten them.
You know what's kind of weird? How do these leftist liberals in Hollywood, they hate guns, yet all their movies have guns in them, and they just killed somebody on a set of a leftist lunatic liberal with TDS? Ain't they such big hypocrites like Joe Biden? They're all one and the same, y'all. Hypocrites. The Bible talks pretty bad about the hypocrite. One that tells you one thing, yet they're doing the same thing in front or behind your back. So let's move on. Good points, Lib. This is another topic that I brought up on the fly. Hamlin. Christy, since our last video, we kind of alluded to something being fishy. I think it's still something fishy with this guy. He got 10 plus milli off the GoFundMe. Now they're posting this on Twitter. Yeah, Major Ching, right? They're saying, why are they not showing his face? I'm going to play this clip, y'all. This is Twitter and Hamlin right here. Damar, whatever his name is. Hamlin is basically with a full set, cameraman over here. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty wild on Twitter. It says, why aren't they showing his face? Remember when he was in the hospital, he was all hearts and IG love. There is clearly a full-on cameraman there. Real quick, guys, men, if you do this, I shouldn't be doing that. Any man that does this symbol, that's sus. For real. Any man doing this symbol is sus.
Okay.
All right, Chrissy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I just snapped that to this girl. No,
I'm just saying. All right, so let's get to this actual clip.
JK.
Christy, this is wild right here. Look, they're on, Twitter, y'all, and how Twitter is, Facebook. Let's go.
Car stood up, right?
Yeah, he did. This is it right here.
What a scene. Oh. That's his sign.
That's his sign.
What a beautiful, triumphant story that galvanized this entire nation.
Hold on.
Up, right?
Yeah, he did.
Is
This
that
is it
even
right here.
is that even a heart or a freaking triangle?
Was he working with
It
Jay
looks
Z
like
or
it
what?
looks-
Come on
It
now.
looks like he's trying to do the heart,
Okay.
but it's not a heart.
Yeah,
But it looks like he's
It's
trying.
just being extra cringe. Yeah, he's trying. He's trying, but maybe he doesn't have enough hand coordination to pull off a simple heart.
Look, Rio. I'm gonna go to Rio's page in a minute, man. Shout out to Rio. I'm gonna go to his Instagram right now. He said that's on my story. He's doing it a triangle, says Rio. The point is, this was very odd when I seen this, and there they are with the narrative. Oh, great story. I call foul play. I don't care what anybody says. Something is not right with this.
Who is this guy though?
You don't know who this is? Chrissy, tell
No,
him who this
that's
is.
the first
Chrissy,
time I've ever
Chrissy,
seen it.
give a quick
My
breakdown
fault.
of who this is, the whole situation.
DeMar Hamlin is an NFL player that collapsed on the field
Okay, that's
went into
him.
cardiac arrest.
Supposedly it's
Huh?
him.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know who that is. In that.
No,
Okay, I
haven't
take
heard
back
that
what I
is.
said about having hand coordination because honestly, I gotta call.
who gives a
call
damn
spade
free
spade.
speech? They say it's him, but they're saying why is he not showing his full face? It's like a conspiracy.
Car stood up, right?
Yeah, he did. This is it right here.
What a scene. Oh,
What a scene! Oh,
that's his sign.
that's a sign.
What a beautiful, triumphant story that galvanized.
Car stood up, right?
I don't know. To me, it's a freaking triangle. Huh.
Yeah.
They're all wicked anyways.
Christy,
We all know it.
your thoughts on Hamlin, have they changed? What do you think? Let us know in the comments, y'all, what y'all think about that whole Hamlin. He made over 10 milli plus on the GoFundMe. I just think I look at everything with the a slant, y'all. Go ahead, Christy.
I don't know, because I will tell you the things that I've heard about him, and even from some conservative pages, said that he was a guy that always wanted to give back, and the reason he even had a GoFundMe set up was for a toy drive for the city that he's from, and because it was already up, people just started donating to that to give back to his community for Christmas and things like that. So I don't know. I don't know the man. I just know he collapsed from cardiac arrest. I don't know, his religious beliefs. I don't know any of that, but it just seems a little odd right there, because that is definitely not a heart. I mean, that is a triangle.
Okay, let me look at Rio's
And for
story.
anybody who might say, what's Liberty doing over there? It's just a power stance. That's all. Just connecting the circuits of electricity.
Yeah,
Letting it flow through me. That's all. I just want to clarify.
everybody's a suspect. Let's go to Rio's story. Rio has,
Hey,
Rio has
right?
someone-
It's like that Spider-Man meme where there are like 3 Spider-Man.
Oh, my bad. Loud as hell. My bad, y'all.
Oh
the
my
hell
goodness,
is
what are we
this?
looking at?
Damn, my bad. I was ready to say Rio has some badass.
I was like,
stories.
is this a part of the stream?
Hold on. This dude is showering. Can we play this on YouTube? Check this out, y'all.
POS?
Read the top of his post.
Okay,
Hang
please.
in Queen.
Is that P? Is that P?
No, Liberty. That's a fake cow and a bag of icing in a drink, bro. That's a freaking cow piss on this guy. What the
What the
hell?
hell? That's weird.
Okay, I think we found our new skit, guys. We're gonna start reacting to funny videos. Anyways, y'all, what the hell? My boy Rio in the building, y'all. Let's go.
R. Kelly the cow type ish.
Wow, we'll just finish it through.
Why not?
That looks like some Andrew Tate type activity.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
That's a low blow. My boy ain't involved in none of that.
Wow, look at this one. Washington Times, Joe Biden, Democrats want face masks forever. I wouldn't doubt that. Again, we're on Rio's page
So they
here.
don't have to show their ugly faces.
Hey, this is pretty good. Y'all we react to this kind of stuff. Look at this video. Oh, look at this crap.
Dude is driving now.
Anybody else notice the left is mad AF about a hockey player that won't wear a pride?
Oh, I better.
In America, the people govern, the people rule, and the people are sovereign. I was elected not to take power, but to give power to the American people where it belongs.
True.
Where did the
Real quick, we the people, y'all, the government has got too much in our damn business.
Mm-hmm.
The government should not be in the business of a private citizen whatsoever. This is bullcrap, y'all. We need to start pushing that narrative. They need to stay the hell out of our freaking business.
pirates
That's a good
come?
point.
Okay.
I firmly believe.
I never told.
Man, freaking Rio got some awesome stories,
For-
y'all. I don't want to get banned over here though. So I'm gonna continue on here. He said he has. Oh my goodness. Oh shoot. I didn't want to play that. Oh, okay.
Thousands of Walmart customers across the U.S. that regularly use this.
Okay, here's why I don't fuck with candles anymore. And I
Tell us.
We like candles. Let's go.
personally loved candles. I used to literally burn candles all day, every day. Loved them so much. Burning candles actually releases chemicals into the air that you're breathing that are carcinogens, like formaldehyde.
Oh, real quick, have you ever noticed when you burn candles, Christy? Have you noticed this? Your air filter turns black.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The
Okay.
whole-
Go ahead.
If you have one sitting up like on a hearth, I had I guess I was still in college. I had a condo, and I used to burn candles, and I would sit it up on the fireplace hearth, and like the whole back of it just turned black with soot.
Yeah.
It was bad. Yeah.
This is crazy. Okay. My wife showed me, and I drink it every day, the orange juice. Are we being poisoned by the food in drinks? Because the orange juice, they're saying it's bad, and I drink it every day. Look at this one.
Gotta stop eating this shit.
I'm walking to the store with my son. He sees the Cinnamon Toast Crunch bars by General Mills, right? They look amazing. So I buy them.
I ain't gonna lie, they are good.
He eats them. I eat one. Amazing.
I don't know what the hell he said. Damn. I might go back.
I think he was just saying it was good. I don't know.
No. But the point is, bro, this kind of food, my wife will pack me this kind of stuff, little Debbie snacks, whatever. They don't freaking ever deteriorate. Have you ever noticed that? They'll freaking last forever. It's like
That's
crisp.
like a joke, like a Twinkie joke. They say Twinkies are like the only food that'll survive a nuclear holocaust.
All right, I'm going to put my Larry Potter glasses on.
Man, I love freaking Rio's stories over here, y'all. It's good.
I'm going to analyze this together. Where is Brittany? Okay, first.
Let's go to that. Let's go to open that bad boy up. This has always intrigued me, y'all. Britney Spears. Excuse my horrible.
I'm going to put my Larry Potter glasses on. We're going to analyze this together.
Harry Potter.
Where is Brittany? Okay, first of all, we got to analyze this right here. That's the real Brittany. That's.
What the hell happened? Here.
All right, I'm going to put my Larry Potter glasses on. We're going to analyze this together. Where is Brittany? Okay, first of all, we got to analyze this right here. That's the real Brittany. That's the Britney Spears we fell in love with. Okay? All right. Perfect smile right there.
I mean, it's okay.
Beautiful smile. That's the real Britney Spears.
Okay.
Take a look at another photo from her early years.
Nice, and she has
Look
a
at
nice
that
grill.
smile right there. Beautiful smile. Here's this one. I mean, there's no imperfections in her smile. There's no gaps
right now.
on the top nor
on,
the
bro.
bottom. I want to point out these don't look like veneers because veneers look somewhat artificial, and a dentist can comment down below and let me know if I'm right or wrong. These look pretty natural to me. By the way,
point.
I think believing the conspiracy theory about her being dead in a car crash in 2001, it's very far-fetched. I mean, this is 2008. Britney was still doing documentary with MTV. That was her last time she did an interview.
Man, we need to bring Rio on the show, Christy. We need to bring him on. This dude
All
got.
right, I'm going to put my Larry Potter
I
glasses
guess
on.
we missed the clip. You know, the
this
reels are short. Real quick, though,
together.
I want to touch on something. Celebrities, doppelgangers, clones. Let me ask y'all, have y'all ever heard of the theory that Paul McCartney is dead? Chris, you ever heard that? Paul McCartney of the Beatles is dead. People in the chat, let me know if you ever heard this. But basically, they did the same thing, right? He's alluding to what they say about Paul McCartney. The jaw, the mouth, certain parts of the bones of the face, they don't match the current Paul McCartney. There's like a whole conspiracy about the Paul is dead with the Beatles, y'all. And I don't know if this video is kind of alluding to that basically this is not the real Britney, the one that we see, you know, in Instagram dancing half naked and sweaty and musty. But the point is, do they use clones? Is there some kind of truth in cloning, in, you know, replacing these celebrities? They say that Paul McCartney died in a red car, in a sports car back in the day, and the fake Paul, they call him, is the one, you know, the head of the Beatles. I'm not, Lib, I don't know what you're laughing about, bro. This is a theory they got out there, bro. It's like a whole group of people that believe in this stuff.
Because you said they call him Paul.
They call him Fall. Yeah, they call him Fall. Bro, it's a deep rabbit hole that I'm real versed into, but go ahead.
See, the thing about the clones is, at this point, it seems like there's no point to the clones. Now, if they had, I feel like if they had a point to the clones, they would clone these celebrities, then send them out and be like, the New World Order is good, do what Klaus Schwab says, follow the World Economic Forum strictly. You know what I mean? All the clones are just dumb. You know what I mean? That's why
I don't believe that.
The theory.
I don't agree.
You know
I don't agree with that, bro. I don't agree with that. I think they've used clones and replacements all throughout history. We're just not privy to it. You know.
Well, okay. Let me ask you this: what do you think would be the advantage of cloning these celebrities?
To continue the money.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Simple
a
as
valid
that.
point. Yeah, that's a valid point. Milk the cow, so to say. That's fair.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it as a perspective of pushing an agenda, but
you.
really it's all about money. That makes sense too, though.
See, look, Kendrick says Joe Biden has a clone.
See, I can believe that.
Well, see,
I know he does. I've
okay,
seen the
so
difference.
we're going down this rabbit trail. Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, let us know what you think. Obviously, y'all, Joe Biden, I'm going to be honest. He looks way different than before. And not just the way his attitude, how he speaks, his actual face, ears. I'm telling you, there's things on a body or a face.
Different.
Yes, there's things on a body, guys, that you cannot really replicate, or they can change. Like your bone structure, I forgot how they do it. Your teeth, your jaw, I forgot what it is. It's really your bone structure. It really don't change. And something about Joe Biden, I'm going to be honest, not trying to be too cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over here. The dude looks like a totally different person than 10, 15 years ago. And everybody says that he's a clone. Gucci Man is another one. And I'm going to tell you right now about Gucci Man. I'm a big fan of Gucci Man back in the day. This guy was doing in this video, he was doing this, y'all. Gucci Man that's when I first realized this is a freaking sus sign. Gucci Man is a trap rapper from Atlanta. From prison to he's out now. This guy would never do this freaking sign. So what is it, y'all?
That's like the cutesy e-boy, e-girl symbol and shit. I feel you. Yeah, I guess maybe that's a good point. Gucci Man don't really seem like the kind of guy to be doing.
Bro, he not just that.
Symbol.
Hey, Lib, not just that, bro. There's another clip of Gucci Man like backing it up, dancing effeminate. And I never really believed the Gucci Man clone stuff until I saw the new Gucci Man dancing like a woman. And then him doing this, bro. I said, bro, that is not the Gucci Man that I grew up listening to.
Ain't even sipping lean no more. Come on.
But besides that, bro, is there any truth, ladies and gentlemen, to cloning people, to having doppelgangers, celebrities, or otherwise? What do y'all think? Christy, what do you think, sis? I know you can bring some level of clarity here. What do you think, sis?
Really, I can't, though, because I'll tell you why. Because I have been so pushed away from even thinking about it because of how much Q pushed it, that everybody is skin mask and skin face.
Wow.
That it's hard for me.
It's good to be skeptical.
Do I believe that Do I believe that there are clones? Absolutely, 100%. Do I believe that everybody walking among us is a skin mask? No, I don't. I do believe it's a huge money-making thing, though. You know, you're definitely going to make more money alive than you are dead. And you know, who knows? I mean, they've got money. They've got money to do it.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, it depends on who it is. But I see the point. Some people, they die and they become immortalized. But for most people, that doesn't happen. But for a select few, like Juice WRLD, Tupac, Biggie. But I see your point. Exceptions don't rule out the rule. But, you know, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
I'm going to say this, y'all. The Lord Jesus said that men's hearts will fail them when they see what comes upon the earth, right? They're actually going to die of a heart attack when they see what comes upon the earth, right? He says that.
Yep.
And then also it says that Jesus says, if I told you earthly things and you believe me not, how are you going to believe if I told you heavenly things? So our realm of reality, right? How what's the word called? Not superstitious, y'all. Supernatural. How supernatural is our realm? You know, we see everything in a certain, you know, aspect. We see it in a certain light. But are there things beyond our comprehension that we, you know what I'm saying, that we could not really wrap our heads around? And I'm not trying to be conspiratorial or too crazy, but that is kind of my lane a little bit. But how crazy is this world really? How supernatural is it? How the Bible talks about it's more spiritual than physical, right? There's like a war, spiritual in the natural man, right? This is all like biblical principle. How crazy is this world really? Think about that.
I think it's absolutely crazy. I think it's exactly what's said in the Bible, that whenever our eyes are open to everything, that we are going to just be so shocked of what's going on around us.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm gonna go off the deep end right here, Lib. If you're ready for this one, bro.
Brother, I'm ready. I'm always ready,
bro. Looking at these politicians and people in power, I wouldn't doubt if they're reptilian shapeshifters. I said this before. I wouldn't doubt if there's some kind of different, you know, beings that control everything. And you can call me crazy, whatever you want, y'all, but who in their right mind would think that abortion is okay, right? Sacrificing children to Moloch. Who would think that that's even right? You know, that I saw videos of the March of Life. These freaking protesters and these baby killers are out of their freaking minds. So I wouldn't doubt these wicked people control and run the country and or are out among us. I'm going to do another reaction video of a priest that is a real exorcist. That's coming this week. Go ahead, Christy.
I was going to say, and you know, abortion is like, it is absolutely just 100% awful. But just even as disgusting is the little girls that I worked with that their grandparents and parents sold them to men for drugs. You know, an unborn child, every parent should have a connection with them. And I'm in no way saying abortion, and you don't, I'm not saying the way this is going to come out is not how I mean it at all. But, you know, to have a child and then to prostitute that child out is, can you imagine? I mean, after you have looked at that child and know that it belongs to you and that it needs you for everything, food, shelter, water, you know, comfort, love, nurture, all of those things. And then to do that, it's just amazing to me. I think that we are in a lot of evil and we need Jesus back quick.
Go ahead, touch on that, Lib. And speaking of that, I'm touching on them two homosexuals. They had the kids, they were pimped out. But go ahead, Lib.
Yeah.
I would also say it kind of plays into the satanic thought process. You know, Aleister Crowley, do without wilt, worry about yourself. You don't have a duty to your family. You don't have a duty to your country. It's all about you. You don't have a duty to humanity. So why care what happens to your child? That's just a bartering chip for many of these people because they've been bastardized, they've been perverted, and they've been corrupted.
It goes even deeper. Without going into this weird stuff, Monsters, Inc., okay, what they do, you catch my drift here, Lib? Do you catch my drift, Christy? Like,
oh
what
yeah,
these
starts with an A. I already know.
I don't even want to say. I'm not even go down that route. I'm just saying,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying though that these people are hella wicked, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even want to go down the. We start going down that route, you're gonna get banned quick. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
we're gonna say.
I'm just saying, y'all. Is there actually? Well, I know there's a wicked presence in the world, right? This is Satan's domain, but how much deeper and crazier is this rabbit hole without jumping in and going too far? But how real is this wicked stuff that we have heard about? It's wild, y'all, right? But I digress.
I think,
Go ahead, sis.
No, I just think it's all around us. It's being proven every day.
Yeah.
It's being proven by the people that are burning down cities. It's being proven by the mass amount of abortion that's happened. It's being proven by allowing Dave Winkler had a story up on his Instagram that showed people just going around and videotaping all the heroin addicts shooting up in the middle of the street.
It's like a zombie apocalypse, right?
It is. It's abortion. It's drugs. It's everything that Satan loves. All of the things that people truly think they love on this earth is nothing but Satan. And it's bad. It's really bad. It's out there. It's huge.
You know what's a good point? Many people say that the greatest deception that Satan ever did was convince people that he doesn't exist. There's an entire religion dedicated to Satan that has tenets that say, oh, we don't actually believe in Satan. We just use him as a euphemism. We just use him as a metaphor. Like there's actually, even Aleister Crowley, the creator of the Satanic Bible, the creator of the Satanic Church, on his deathbed, he prayed to Satan. Yet he wrote down tenets that said, oh, we don't actually believe in Satan. That's part of his wickedness, trying to convince people that he doesn't exist. Even the founder of the Satanic Church on his deathbed, he prayed to Satan. So how can he not believe it? That's really the greatest deception. That really makes sense when they say that. Because even the Satanists are led to believe Satan, it's not actually about Satan. It's just metaphor.
But the thing is, whether it is or it isn't, it does put some kind of evil in their soul. I literally saw a girl chanting to the devil and had the pentagram and the goat skull hanging on the outside of her backpack. And it was the most demonic scream, wail, moan that I have ever heard in my life.
Where?
And it was, so I went, whenever I was in Vegas, I went to it's called Zach Bagan, or I think it's Bagans is the name of it. It's a haunted house tour, and it has like all kinds of dolls that they say that I just like the stuff. I didn't see anything, but literally the third room where we were in, the first room they took us in, it showed the Satanic Bible and all of that, and I got eerie vibes then. But by the time we got to the third room, she literally was like rocking back on her heels, her eyes like, and she was doing it purposefully, but rolling her eyes back in her head and like doing these chants.
She worked there?
And it was
cringe.
No, she was on the tour. And my sister and I left. Yeah, we left. We got our money back. We left.
And a lot of people are doing these things, even if they don't believe it themselves. And this goes into another play into the deception. A lot of people are doing it just because, funnily enough, Christianity has been so demonized. Isn't that funny? Christianity has been so demonized. So then the people who maybe don't even believe in any religion make it their mission to mock God. And it doesn't matter if they act like they're Satans, doesn't matter if they're repping the pentagram. And they may think that they don't believe in any religion, but they're being played. They're actually being played. That's another point, another line on a chalkboard just going to show that the greatest deception is Satan never committed was convincing people he doesn't exist. He's literally got people doing his bidding who claim they don't believe in religion, and they're doing it just to be cringe and just to try to be trendy, just to mock Christianity.
Lib, I actually kind of agree with you a lot, bro, because I never really thought about. I've heard them say that before. That Satan's biggest trick people that he don't exist. If you really think about it, Christy, if you think about it, that's kind of what is happening in this world. Just imagine if all these wicked abortionists, all these people that believe in, that push this filth, if they actually knew they were doing the devil's bidding, right? That they were actually working for Satan himself, right? Just imagine. They probably would still keep doing it though. But I'm just saying, like,
that's what I was going to say though. I don't think they would care if you morally can abort a child. Then you don't care about your eternity anyway. I don't think it would make a bit of difference to these people that are burning down cities and prostituting their children and aborting their children and shooting up. I think that they have absolutely no moral compass, and it would not make a bit of difference in the world. And I think that even if you're using Satan as a metaphor, like Liv said, I think that even if they don't really maybe believe so much in Satan, I think that opens your mind up to think that any kind of evil is okay, and it opens up different portals that takes your mind to where it doesn't need to be. I mean, it takes a lot to focus on the Bible and to, I've told you about this, Nino. I want everybody to watch it so bad. It's on YouTube. It's a video about a preacher's son that pretty much went into cardiac arrest. They didn't know what was going on with him, and he experienced both heaven and hell. And he was sitting there with his dad, and he talks about it was a fast and furious fall to hell, but it was a long and narrow ascent to heaven, and how to get to heaven. It is such, I got chill bumps right now talking about it. It is such a long and winding road, and you have to watch your step and follow the light and be there with Jesus. But it was nothing to get to hell. Like,
easy.
Easy, super easy to get to hell. So it's what people choose. I mean, they do it to themselves.
Christy, as they say, going to hell in a handbasket. It's as easy as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's continue with this brought us here, Rio's story. This is the video of Damar Hamlin's strange occult hand symbols, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to watch it here. Oh, what did I do here? Oh, I messed it all up, y'all. My bad.
Oh, the spotlight's on me. I don't mind.
I got it right here. I'm sorry, y'all. I messed up. I don't know why I'm not hearing any audio. Oh, here it is. Listen. Man, I messed that all up, y'all. Okay, hold on. Why is it not playing the freaking sound?
You'll get it.
Oh, I got a good point. Look,
go ahead.
This girl I was talking to, we were playing around, and she was like, "My body, my choice." So I had to correct her real quick. I was like, No. Don't start saying that. No. We don't do that around here. But she was playing. But, that's a red flag. Anytime anybody says that, you're like, oh, God. It's like PTSD. You're like, no.
Nino, while you're working on that video that I was telling you about the preacher's son, whenever he was sitting there and they asked him to explain hell, the first thing he said is, it is exactly what you think. He said it is like lava pits and this extreme thirst and heat. He said, and you look around and you see these people just screaming and crying, and all of the worst sin you've ever done in your life, that is your eternity. And people just have to like listen to this story, and it'll change your outlook on everything. I have no reason not to believe him.
Amen. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this damn freaking...
Right? Yeah, he did. This is it right here.
What a scene.
The ancient occultists knew that symbols held power and were able to convey thoughts. They were used in occult practices and ceremonies.
Oh!
Utilizing signs and symbols, it's part of a communication process with this phenomenon that the practitioner tries to affect.
It's called the Six Gods. Big Vince.
He's freaking doing this.
Jamar stood up, right?
Yeah, he did. This is it right here.
What a scene.
Nino did it too. Somebody clip that. No, I'm playing. No, I'm kidding, Nino. I'm kidding.
I don't know. Wow.
It's crazy.
That's sad. Okay, y'all, let's get out of this little slump we're in with this cuckoo stuff, y'all. Let's go to our stories, which we had these lined up, ladies and gentlemen, before we end the show. Let's go right here. Capitol Rioter. Christy, talk about this real quick.
So, this man was at J6 and went into Nancy Pelosi's office and put the photographer said, make yourself look comfortable. So he put his feet up on the desk, and he did leave her a note that said his name and I've been here, Pelosi or whatever, and he used an expletive. But he was offered a plea deal of to plead guilty, and he would get 5 years. He rejected the plea deal and just went to court and got charged with all 8 of his and looking at up to 20 years in prison, the maximum sentence. Yeah, 20 years in prison. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say it. I was there, J6, and I took that plea deal because you know what? There's a statistic I looked at, and I'm not playing with the federal government has a 98% conviction rating.
Yeah.
Basically, if you go against the federal government, you're gonna lose. Let's be honest, most of the time. And I just had to take that out. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I was obviously there. What am I gonna say? It was my body double. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Obviously, you gotta plead out, bro. You gotta plead out. That's all you can do.
But this dude's facing twank piece, bro.
Yeah, his name is Richard Barnett.
Go ahead, Christy.
His name's Richard Barnett. He's 62, so if he gets 20, he'll be looking at the age of 82. They said that he wasn't involved in any violent behavior, anything like that. He did get convicted of all 8 counts that he faced, and he's looking at he did have a stun gun. He did have a stun gun on him. But yeah, looking at 20 years.
Speechless, man.
I know.
Is that for what, y'all? For what? For going? Well, not just that, Christy. We pay for that damn place.
That's what I was going to say. To walk into a public building that us taxpayers pay for, they work for us. We should have the right to speak to them in a peaceful way.
We should have the right to audit their asses the way they do us.
Yep.
Okay.
Next one, Christy. Usain Bolt is getting help by the FBI. Talk about that, sis.
You know what? And everybody knows that I don't know how I feel about the FBI, but I was happy in my heart to see this. I think I have always liked Usain Bolt. I think that he was a top-notch athlete. I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, Nino.
Okay.
And I know that he did a lot for his area of Jamaica. You know, Jamaica's got a lot of really poor areas also. It's not always, you know, the vacation spots that everybody thinks about. But I know that the Jamaican ministry asked the FBI to please help assist getting his $12.7 million back. That he was victimized in a multi-billion-dollar scam that they know has been going on longer than a decade.
Wow. Your thoughts on that, Lib? He had $13,000 left in his account, bro. They jacked him $13 million out of his retirement, bro.
Oh,
left him with 12,000.
Wow.
That's foul, bro.
What if that fool did what if he did a YouTube, or what do you call it when they message you on Facebook? Right? No, I shouldn't laugh at the guy. But basically they got him on his retirement, bro. Which
you wrong for that one, bro. I know exactly what you're trying to say. Gotta do what you gotta do at that point.
He's a Seventh-day Adventist.
Wow. Well, anyways.
Right,
okay,
that's a W sound effect right there.
All right, y'all. So, anyways, poor guy. Hopefully, get his money back. Here's the finance minister. If they even do it, they're probably in on it too, y'all. Right? But he says on Monday, asked the FBI and other international partners to join the investigation of investment firm SSL. Oh, that's a fraud place. Look at that place. Liv, I wouldn't give him no damn money.
And you can look at the shape of this guy's head and tell he's complicit in them. Let's be honest. This is like a kiwi head. Come on, let's be honest. If your head is shaped like a kiwi, I don't trust you. I'm sorry to generalize, but if kiwi-shaped heads are untrustable, I'm just gotta call a spade a spade. Every person I've talked to with a kiwi-shaped head has been
stay away,
untrustable. Period.
Hey, Chris, your thoughts on this just real quick.
Talk about the kiwi.
I just look at I just know that they said that it's a multi-billion-dollar scam.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that by the look of that building, it looks pretty shoddy. So,
it's like,
not any.
It's like me. I'm buying insurance, right? And all these people are calling me scammers, and even the insurance guy. I feel like somebody he keeps messaging me about the insurance. I feel like saying, bro, just leave me the hell alone. Y'all all give me the freaking heebie-jeebie vibes. They're all like scumbags. Freaking these independent.
Get the sound effect.
Yeah, these independent. Insurance brokers, y'all, they give me the creeps. They're like all scumbags. I digress. Christi, this is wild. Talk about the mosquitoes, sis. What the hell is this about, y'all?
This one. So I have, and I will be 100% honest with everybody. I still have been researching this more because I wanted to. So y'all know that I have to use Maga lingo here.
Yes.
But this is from science.org. And it says that researchers are turning mosquitoes into flying veonators. Veonators. So it says in here that instead of them being able to pass disease, they'll be able to pass treatment. But that they are genetically modifying mosquitoes to make this happen.
And this is from science.com. This is not a conspiracy.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've been really researching this, and I will tell you, we talked about this during one of the last videos, Nino, but not just to go a whole lot into me, but for me to know that that my blood is clean and all of that. I really don't like. It was really scary for me to have that stroke, and for it to be an unexplained stroke, especially as young as I am, and I was like, I wondered, could I have gotten something through food? Could I have? But it's really, really scary, and I want to know if there's like a way to get checked for that. But it's scary the ways that they could possibly bring this to us without us even knowing it. At this point, for some of us, what was the Zika virus? I mean, that's almost a blessing compared to them being able to transmit medicine to us.
Go ahead, Lib.
Is this referring to the Bill Gates project?
Yes.
Because okay. Yeah, which is completely insane. Who the hell is going to trust Bill Gates to release an entire new species of mosquitoes to help the planet? Like, let's look at his record of the V's in India. That's all I got to say. Y'all can do your own independent research on that. I won't get into it.
Guys, that's like against our consent. These freaking mosquitoes are hard to kill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my body, my choice.
This one's wild, y'all. All right. We'll continue one more, y'all, before we go.
What?
This one, go ahead, sis.
I was just going to say, especially because, I mean, like here in Florida, the mosquitoes are state bird. I mean, they are everywhere. Yeah. And because we're warm all year, we have tons of water around us and all that, but we have mosquito control, and there would be no regulation on where these things are released, how many in what area. I mean, it's pretty scary. I mean, it's really freaky for me that's like a huge thing.
For me too. Don't worry. It's freaky for me too.
Okay. Final subject, y'all. Biden busted again. I dropped a video. Here it is on my YouTube. You can check it out. Do a reaction video. I had to plug that real quick. But basically, the issue is Biden got busted 5-6 times with the documents. Why don't they arrest him and put him in prison for 20 years, right? Basically, he got busted for having documents on him. Now the Democrats are turning on him. Have you noticed even the news media has turned their backs on Biden? I have more videos, right? More videos to come. The point, like I told Lib on the video, is that Biden didn't have the power like Trump did. Trump was a sitting president. He can declassify what he wants. He had a certain room where he was putting these documents. They knew what he was doing, basically. They knew the documents were missing, and he had them. They were even helping him like build a room to have them put up in Mar-a-Lago, right? Biden was a sitting senator at the time, okay? He committed a felony. All right, look at the video I just dropped. It explains everything, y'all. So, Christy, real quick, Democrats express alarm over Biden classified documents. I'm very concerned. Do you think that they are using this to get rid of the guy? They always said that Biden was probably a placement, president to put Kamala in there. Your thoughts, Christy? Go ahead. This thing is fixing to blow up. I think it already kind of blew up. One of his main leaders of his group, his campaign or whatever you call it, they quit him this weekend, right? They're gonna, in a couple weeks, they're gonna be gone. It's not looking good for Biden, y'all. Keep your eyes on this. Go ahead, Christy.
So for me, I'm the type that even though I can't stand the man, I still read everything that I can and try to follow up. There are holes to things that have happened that don't make sense to me, such as we all know that he's got memory issues. I mean, that's clear, but that he gave them full authority to go and search the house and all of that. Here was another thing. Then they came up with all these classified documents that he had. Then a few days later, they found so many more classified documents. Then a couple of days later, so many more. And I just feel like that regardless, I feel like that they knew that he was going through the beginning stages of dementia. I think that they knew that they could use him. I think that he is a complete puppet. And in some ways, I feel like that he's been abused, because I think he's too far gone in his mental status to even know how they're setting him up, and that he was just a pawn. That's exactly what he is. He's a pawn, and I think that it is to make sure either it could. And here I'm going to go conspiratorial. You can look at it either ways. It's either the Democrats planting this stuff on him so that they can have a strong swing for their election, or it could be some rhinos that planted some things so that we have a strong swing towards our side. I don't know. I'm just being honest. It just doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense with these documents.
And real quick, before I swing into Liberty, everybody, Hunter Biden's ID was found to have the actual Joe Biden's residence, where that Corvette and the documents were in his garage. That was Hunter Biden's laptop. So I think like I said, watch the video I dropped on it, y'all. I do a reaction to a better video, and guys, I think it's all connected. So was it all planned, orchestrated this way, or what? But I think we're fixing to catch some major heat with this story, y'all, of Joe Biden and these documents. What the hell? It was Hunter Biden chilling, kicking back. And then there's a picture of Hunter Biden in a Corvette, right? Is he in the drop top with two young girls? Have y'all seen that picture? Like, was this fool riding around in the Corvette with the dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all like, what the hell? You couldn't write a better movie. Final words on that, Deb. Go ahead, Chrissy.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say real quick, and I'm sure that Ukraine money has dried up for Hunter, and maybe this was he was offered some money to get some things where they needed to go. you know, there's lots of ways to look at it, but it
It's
just
bad.
does not make sense. Yeah, it does not make sense.
What's up, everybody in the chat? God bless y'all. Go ahead, Lib. Your final thoughts on this whole Joe Biden debacle. Go ahead.
All right, let me free my hands up a little bit. You know how I talk. That's why the Ukraine money has dried up. That's why it's so important they give these little care packages. 12 billion here,
Wow.
20 billion here, 46
Wow.
billion there. Because what's really going on, just like most of government, let's be honest, money laundering. They're sending it to their friends, Zelensky. They're kind of fucking around over there, excuse my language, and then they're sending it back, wire transferring straight to Hunter Biden's bank account. Yo, we know what's going on. 10% to the big man. But and be honest, he's a small man. Let's be honest. Trump's a big man, big dog. We gonna take it back 2024. We ain't worried about it. We cracking the matrix.
And
yo, we out here. Look, we're all Neos. And I know not everybody likes him, but my boy Andrew Tate is also helping. That's Morpheus. Neo, we unlocking the matrix. We out here, y'all.
There he goes, Christy. There he goes. Hey,
He's waiting for Allah.
Hey, real quick though, Joe Biden is confirmed the big guy. I forgot which. There's another video. I don't know if it's on this one I dropped, but I'm gonna drop another one. Joe Biden was confirmed as the big guy. I forgot who did this. Big guys, this all leads to Ukraine, and it's not Trump, y'all. It's actually the Biden crime family. With that, y'all, we're gonna go to the end of this show. Christi and Liberty Dragon, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. God bless everybody that watched in the chat and in the comments. Final words, Lib, and then we'll pass it to Christi. Go ahead, Lib.
My friend Nino, as always, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for inviting me to your tremendous platform. Y'all, let's get some W's in the comments for my boy Nino. We know America, okay? Turn up. Go ahead, Christy. Ching.
Ching.
Go ahead, sis.
No, I really like the videos that we've been doing with these reaction type things, all this different stuff.
It's crazy.
I just think that it's like we talk about, Nino, we always have to keep our head on a swivel and just like watch everything going on around us and you know, don't take anything for face value for sure.
Yep, totally agree. Be careful, y'all. Guard your family, your lives, and your property. And we'll see what happens, y'all. Some wild times happening in this country. What a great time to be alive. Liberty, thank you. Chrissy, thank you. Everybody watching, God bless you. In the name of Christ our Lord. You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit. Act like it. We're out.